how are ya? We're back today with our Whisper app and our story plan B. Now, last episode, I think the only thing that we did was she found out she was pregnant. Then she had to recap on who she got pregnant by, which was the man she met at the club, and not only that, to find out that that same man is her boss at her new job. Now we're going to move on to the second episode because we're still feeling this out, and we're gonna see how juicy can these stories get on this app. So let's get right into our episode, chapter 2, whatever you want to call it. You can call it episode, chapter, but we're on number 2. So let's get right into it. It's your first day at Wilson Architect, and you've just discovered the father of your baby is none other than your new boss. How are they going to work together? Because she knows, but he's yet to know. And she has to tell him you cannot keep this away from him. And if you keep it away from him too long, you never know. He might be a type of person to get upset about it. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Mr. Wilson. Allow me to introduce Jasmine Davis, our newest architect. This is so awkward. You plastered a professional smile on your face and held out your hand. I don't know what a professional smile looked like, so don't judge me. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Wilson. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Davis. Please call me Ryan. Of course she can call you that. Ryan takes your hand and shakes it briefly before letting it linger on yours. He glances at your outfit and frowns, but doesn't say anything. Yeah, I know, I'm wearing something plain, but I promise the next day I'll wear something great. I promise. Yeah, probably should have worn something nicer. Ryan makes no attempt to pull his hand away, but instead traces light circles over your skin with his thumb. Do nobody know your weird behavior, and you have not let my hand go yet. Usually a handshake is nice to meet you, okay, so you're gonna be doing this today, I'm your boss, yeah, and day goes on. Guess not. So, Miss Davis, where are you joining us from? Like you don't know. Oh, but I'm sorry, you have to pretend. Sorry. You shiver as tingles shoot through you, reminding you of the way he caresses you that night. This is going to be a hard job for you, girl, because every time you see him or every time you're sitting at your desk trying to work, you're going to look up at him and all you're going to think of is, LA, also, if I'm to call you Ryan, then perhaps you should call me Jasmine. Interesting. I was recently in LA, Jasmine. Come on. Ryan's gaze burns into yours, his expression full of hidden meaning. I wish we were alone right now. Yeah, so y'all can stop pretending like you don't know each other and that you guys didn't do stuff. You know what I mean. You're suddenly aware that Ryan's still holding your hand and slowly pulling you toward him. Where's the other guy that's supposed to be standing here? Blank. What does he want to do? There are people here. Is he going to say something about that night? Not here. Not now. Not the place. Be professional. You can't help thinking of those NC-17 images, and the man brought you pleasure gradually overlaps with this new boss here. I don't care others here. I just want to no, we're not doing that at work. Sorry. We're just gonna take your hand away. We're not doing that at work. No matter how kinky you want to get, that is unprofessional. You quickly pull your hand away and step back. Colin's already looking at us strangely. I don't want him to realize that Ryan and I know each other. Welcome to Wilson Architect, Jasmine. Hope you have a great first day. Oh, she will. As you watch him leave, you became aware that Colin's staring at you. Colin, please, don't stare. It's not good to stare. If you have questions, ask. I might not tell you, but still. Have you guys met before? Because that was odd. No, I didn't even know what the CEO looked like before today. I always figured he'd be much older. Yeah, Mr. Wilson kind of shies away from the spotlight and stays away from the media. Anyway, welcome to the team. If you need anything, just give me a holla. Give me a holla. Colin grins, then walks back to his desk. You collapse into your chair. Gah! That was close. Thankfully, Colin doesn't suspect anything. Yet. Just saying. You place your hand on your stomach as your thoughts swirl around your head. Later that morning, you're in one of the meeting rooms discussing one of the company's new designs, led by Bill, the project manager. So, what do you think? Okay, Bill. I think the design lacks something. I wish Ryan wouldn't look so hot while concentrating. It's so distracting. I told you, how are you going to work here when every time you look at him, you're going to want to be down his... We're supposed to be known for being innovative, original, taking risks. I hear that. I hear what you're saying, Ryan. But if you look at the foundation and the outer landscaping, you can see we've gone for a twist on modern city meets nature. And for any other firm that would be acceptable? Sounds like Ryan has high standards. But yeah, when you're running a business, you want nothing but the best. Does anyone have any ideas they'd like to share? Ryan looks around the room and his eyes meet yours briefly. He's not seriously going to ask me, is he? Come on, people. You've all been hired because of your skills. I need ideas. The other architects look awkwardly around the table, but no one speaks. Jasmine? Crap! Yes? Your resume was impressive. I'd love to hear your input. Without taking his eyes off of you, Ryan slides the design toward Colin, who is nearer to Ryan. Here you go, Jasmine. Thanks. Take a look. I'm going to take a look. You take a look and ideas immediately start sprouting in your mind. I see what Ryan's saying. It's technically fine, but Jasmine, it's missing soul. You blurt the word out without thinking. That's an interesting comment. What do you mean? Just that. It's missing heart, soul, character. Go on. Well, the client wants something that stops someone in their tracks, rather than just being seen as functional. How do you suggest we add this to the design? Feel free to adjust the design, Jasmine. Show us what you're thinking. This is my chance to impress Ryan and show both him and my colleagues that I'm more than capable of this role. Sup, designer, time to crack them knuckles and show your team what you got. If you bow out, This may affect your relationship with the rest of the team later on. I'm showing them my ideas. Let's go. Actually, I do have one idea. We're all ears, Jasmine. You take a deep breath and look back at Ryan, aware that all eyes in the room are on you. That's how they're staring at me right now. I think the outer structure is good and shows a little innovation. However, we can do more with this. What would you suggest? Well, I think we could alter the shape of the structure, change the direction of the building entrance, carve out more space in the lobby. Why are y'all giving me this? These are supposed to be her ideas. I don't know what she wants to do. I don't want to say nothing wrong. Change the direction of the building entrance, curve out. We're just gonna say alter. I don't know. I hope I don't make a wrong decision. At the moment, it's pretty generic. We want to give visitors a wow experience before they enter the building. Wouldn't this involve us having to rethink the structure entirely? Not necessarily. We could leave the current frame as it is and simply change the material on the outside. I was thinking timber or cedar, as the building's meant to sit opposite apart. This would help blend the project into the landscape environment. Oh, I love that idea. Thank you, Colin, because I feel like I'm the one stressing, but Jasmine is talking. That's something we didn't consider before. I like the way you think. Think you could sketch up a quick visual now and show us? Sure. You pick up a pencil and stare at the design in front of you. I was thinking something like this. Your hand flies over the page as you adjust the original design, your ideas flowing. Colleagues murmur in conversation while you take the time to sketch over the original design. Colin leans in to whisper in your ear. Revision done. This looks awesome. I hope so. You pop your pencil down, then Colin slides your sketch back to Ryan. He studies it for a few moments, his expression unreadable. Please like it. Please like it. Impressive. Great attention to detail, Jasmine. Good to know you can think outside of the box. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. You mean Ryan? He holds your gaze for a few more moments, then turns his attention back to the rest of the team. Everyone, I want you all to come up with some new ideas. Keep up to speed, Bill. You got it. Nice work, Jasmine. I think we found ourselves a keeper here, Ryan. I'm inclined to agree. All right. That's it for today's meeting. Thanks, everyone. With all the stress this morning, I completely forgot to eat. Yeah, you need to feed that baby because you don't want the baby to starve. You took a deep breath and finally allow yourself to begin processing your morning as you walk toward the park. Sandwich in hand. The sound of kids playing and laughing in a playground nearby makes your heart twinge. Ugh, I feel queasy. Why do they call it morning sickness? Maybe they should just call it all day sickness. I can agree because I was sick constantly. I couldn't eat anything. I couldn't brush my teeth. That's not just morning sickness, it's torture. But when your bundle of joy comes out, it was all worth it just to see their little tiny face. You go to throw your sandwich in the trash when you hear a familiar voice. Jasmine! Oh my gosh, is that Gary? Are you kidding me? You spin around and see Ryan. That said Gary, but why is it saying that Ryan striding toward you? Were you following me? Nope, just a happy coincidence. I wanted to compliment you on your idea again. I know it can be nerve-wracking speaking up at a meeting on your first day, but I was very impressed. You smiled shyly at Ryan. I could have swore that Bobo said it was Gary calling me. Thank you. So, what did you think of today's meeting? It was very efficient. From the moment we all entered the room, it was right down to business. Yeah, I don't like wasting time. I'd rather get straight to the point. Looking forward to seeing the new design though. Me too. Though making a new plan will cost us more time and more money. Well, as architects, we should always have a plan B. Are you trying to be funny? And you're not plan Bing that baby. It's too late. You should never do that anyway. Ready for the client? Plan B ready for the client, just in case they don't like the original design. You wince a little at the mention of Plan B and glance down at your stomach. Oh, are you trying to tell him now? Is that what you're doing? You're trying to hint that there is a second, I don't know what you want me to say, okay? Fortunately, Ryan doesn't seem to notice your expression as he chuckles. What? Touche? Touche. You know, you really caught me off guard this morning. I thought I might be seeing things. Feelings mutual. You're the last person I expected to be my new boss. Ryan smiles and gently takes your hand. I honestly haven't stopped thinking about you, Jasmine. I wanted to see you again, but you left so quickly in the morning that I didn't get a chance to ask for your number. Well, here you go. Take it. But since you had mine, I thought you might call. Jasmine, did you not call? I got really busy. We're not going to say one night stand because he specifically said that he wanted more than just that one day. So we'll just say we got really busy. I had a lot of interviews to prepare for the next day. And honestly, I figured you'd just given me your number to be polite. Would it sound silly if I told you I stared at my phone every night for 2 weeks, willing you to call? You blushed slightly. I had a really good time with you that night. Your breath hitches as a shiver of pleasure runs down your body. I know the feeling. There's no denying the effect Ryan has on me. You suddenly remember that you're in public and Ryan's your boss. I should remove Ryan's hand, lean into his embrace. Is there anybody here watching me? We're gonna play it safe for now. I mean, we have plenty of time to continue to get to know him for one and see what we're feeling, see what these feelings are. So we're just gonna remove our hands. You gently take Ryan's hand and remove it from your cheek. Ryan, we shouldn't. Someone from the office could see us. You're right. I'm sorry. You go to reply when you feel a sickening feeling rise in your stomach. The baby is hungry still. It wants more than a sandwich. Go give it some Chinese food. Not now. Jasmine, is everything all right? No, Ryan. She's pregnant with your little seedling. And she was trying to tell you, but You didn't catch on. Ryan takes your arm and leads you to the nearest bench. You sit down, and to your relief, the nausea passes after a few more moments. Jasmine, are you okay? Should I tell Ryan I'm pregnant? Now would be a good time. Yes, it will. No, we're telling him. That is important. He's going to be a father. Any father should be able to know. He is the father, and I feel he has a right to know. You took a nervous breath and looked into Ryan's eyes. Ryan, there's something I need to tell you. Whatever's going on, you can tell me, Jasmine. Better spit it out before I lose my nerve. I'm pregnant. And you're the father. Ryan stares at you in shock, the blood draining from his face. What? Pregnant? Are you sure? Yep. Took a test and everything. I mean, are you sure I'm the father? What are you trying to say, Ryan? She knows who she with. What are you trying to say? You roll your eyes and glare at him. Yeah, I would too. Yes, Ryan, I'm sure. I found out this morning. You're the only man I've slept with over the last 5 months. Sorry, that came out wrong. Of course it came out wrong because even I got offensive. And I'm not the one telling you I'm pregnant. She is. Ryan continues to stare at you in shock as he processes what you just told him. We were drunk. Ryan takes a deep breath, then takes your hand. We forgot to use protection. This is all my fault. Don't do that. We're both adults, and it takes two to tango. I could have mentioned condoms or something too. I thought about saying something in the morning, but you were gone by the time I woke up. What was I supposed to do? Stick around so we could do the awkward morning after? Is that the impression I gave you? That it would be awkward? Yes, no. I just was in such a rush to make it to my interview that the thought of grabbing the morning after pill didn't even cross my mind. Jasmine, You sigh and lean forward, burying your head in your hands. My career is everything to me, Ryan, and pregnant single women aren't exactly favorable in our industry. Nothing to say. I'd have to go to all the prenatal visits, need maternity leave, not to mention my career here only just started. You look up at Ryan as tears well in your eyes. Maybe I should just get an abortion. We're not getting an abortion. That is a straight up sin. I think I want to keep the baby. I have no idea what to do. We definitely know you keeping that baby. You keeping that baby. I'm making you keep that baby. Just the thought of terminating this life I'm carrying feels wrong. Oh, you better feel that way. Don't make me come to this phone, girl. You burst into tears, your body shaking slightly as tears roll down your cheeks. Jasmine, you don't need to face this by yourself. You turn your head to look up at him through blurry eyes, your body still shaking from silent sobs. What? Let's figure this out together. See, I like to hear that. I like to hear a good man wanting to figure it out instead of just run away and then become a deadbeat dad, and then the baby have to be with the mom with no father, and then you get where I'm going. I won't won't tell you what to do or what decisions to make, but whatever you decide, I'll support you, okay? Well, you're technically the father. What do you want? I'm not sure. I mean, I want kids someday. I just didn't expect it to happen now or like this. I know. What are we going to do? The sound of the kids playing has you contemplating what your future as a mother would look like. Jasmine, can I give you a hug? He opens his arms to embrace you and gives you a tentative smile. It's been an emotional morning and I really could use a hug. I'm giving him a hug. Say yes and share an intimate moment. We're using diamonds on this. We're going to come. We need the hug. I'm doing it. Yes. You lean into Ryan's outstretched arms, resting your head on his chest as your tears start to soak his shirt. Nothing to say. This is the first moment I felt anything like relaxing all morning. It feels so right here in his arms. You lean forward and grimace, taking in the tear tracks staining Ryan's clothes. Sorry, I'm getting snot all over your shirt. It's alright, I can always put a jacket on. You look at Ryan's, whose eyes twinkle with amusement. Feeling better? A little. It's not just about the baby, it's also moving to New York, not knowing anyone. Then starting a new job and finding out that my baby's father is my boss. Wow. Is that all? You sigh and wipe some of your tears away. Look, I know we barely know each other, Jasmine, but I hope you'll trust me enough to be there for you. I hope he meant that. We hope he meant that. I don't know about you, but that night was a big deal for me. I'm not in the habit of hooking up with women I meet in bars. I bet you say that to all the ladies. Seriously though, I haven't been able to get you out of my head. Really? Yes, Jasmine. Ryan tenderly brushes some tears from your cheek as he locks his gaze with yours. It may have been just one night, but it meant something. You gave Ryan a soft smile, then rest your head back on his chest. It meant something to me too. Why didn't you call, Jasmine? Be honest this time. You sigh and meet his gaze again. Well, the truth is, we're gonna say we didn't know how to handle the situation. One night stand was so out of my comfort zone that I didn't know how to act afterward. You smile at him ruefully. Well, I'm glad I found you again, even if you're bringing news I didn't expect. Ryan runs his hands down your back as you melt against him, feeling completely relaxed. He smells just like he did that night. You snuggle in a little closer, breathing in Ryan's comforting, familiar scent. This feels nice. Ryan murmurs against your hair so softly that his voice is barely a whisper. It really does. After a few moments, Ryan pulls back to meet your gaze again. I hate to leave you right now, but I have an afternoon meeting. I completely understand if you want to take the rest of the day off. I can't do that. Today's my first day. You take a deep breath and smile at him. I'll be fine. Thank you for being there for me. I meant what I said, Jasmine. If you need anything at all, just let me know. But listen, Ryan, we need to keep this a secret. If anyone at the office finds out about this, they're going to assume I got the job because you and I... That is not going to happen. Our secret is safe with me. Thank you. Later that evening, on the way back to the office, you and Ryan pass by a baby and maternity store, and a teddy bear in the window catches your eye. Aw, what a cute teddy. You stop and started heading toward the window just as Ryan catches your hand, pulling you to the door. Come on. Ryan, what are you doing? I haven't even decided what I wanted to do about this. Heck, you weren't exactly thrilled at the idea of becoming a father not 30 minutes ago. Let's just take a look. It might help us figure out how we feel. A sales assistant near the door catches your eye with a smile. Hey there, shopping for yourself today? You unconsciously place your hand on your stomach and look down. Well, no, I'm just browsing. I understand. Let me know if you need some help. As the sales assistant leaves, you notice Ryan giving you a smile. What? You may not have made a decision yet, but it feels like you're embracing this more than you realize. Don't get ahead of yourself. It's just a natural instinct. You gaze around and trip. Anyways, at the nervousness stroller, bassinet, and various other baby objects that you wouldn't even have thought of. Am I ready for this? Am I cut out for being a mom? Lost in your thoughts, Ryan pulls you to the present, emerging from the soft toy aisle with the same bear from the window. Saw you looking at this little guy. He'd make a great companion for a little one. Ryan grins at you, then he holds the bear up like a puppet and waves his arms around as he makes a funny voice. See, Ryan, he's gonna be a great dad. I can already see he's just gonna be a very great dad. Please take me home, pretty lady. I'm so cute, and I'm not gonna make a so cute and fluffy, and will love you. You giggle as Ryan hands you the bear, then you cuddle it into your arms. You hold the cute bear. Perhaps I could do this. Lots of women take time off work for motherhood and come back with no issues. Yeah, if they've been there for a while. Jasmine, will you let me buy the teddy bear for you? You look up at Ryan, who's smiling softly. There's something about this bear. He's just too cute. Hey there, Mama Bear. If you decide to take this cutie pie home, he'll make reappearances later on in the story. If you decide not to take him with you, it may affect how things play out later. Should we take the bear? They're making it seem like if I don't take the bear, something bad is going to happen. And I don't want nothing bad to happen. Well, since I have diamonds, I'm going to take the bear. Stop using all my diamonds. Now I have a little bit. Are you sure? I mean, I still haven't decided what I want to do. Ryan steps toward you and covers your hands, holding the bear with his, and he looks into your eyes. No pressure, Jasmine. Even if you decide not to go through with this, it's still a nice bear. You're gonna give me the bear because I gave you diamonds. Now get the bear. Take it to the cash register. Pay. You smile at him and hug the bear against your chest. Okay. Ryan reaches up and tucks a stray hair back behind your ear. You know, I've never been to one of these stores before. Oh yeah, you've never been a father. This is your first time being a father. Why would you be at a maternity store? He turns around and looks at the display. There's so much to think of. I know, I mean, there's a whole aisle just for breast pumps. Yeah? And And trust me, breastfeeding is not easy at all. At all. Because I have tried and it was hard. That's all I have to say. I didn't realize so many types of strollers exist. When Ryan looks back at you, his eyes are shining with excitement. This is so cute. Baby nursery? Can you imagine putting a nursery together for the baby? What? We could paint it pink or yellow. If we have a girl, I've always dreamed of having a daughter. You're so cute. She looks shocked. And oh, look at this dangling thing. This is supposed to go over the crib for the baby to play with, right? You're right. Wait a sec. You're serious? Well, it's not every day that you find out you might be a dad. Dang, now I'm getting the feelings. Now I'm getting the feels. Ryan gently takes the bear from your hands. I'll be right back. When Ryan returns holding a bag with a cute baby logo and taking your hand in his, something stirs inside you. Whatever I decide to do, it's clear that Ryan's going to be supportive. Yeah, so we're not getting rid of this baby. So you're keeping it, and now you know you have a man by your side, that the baby is not going to be fatherless. You're at your desk going through all the work you were giving with Colin. Okay, that covers most of the policies. You'll get to know the rest over time. Don't worry, Jasmine. You'll catch on quick. You're about to reply when you hear the sound of stilettos clicking against the floorboards. Who's that? Colin lowers his voice to quickly speak in your ear. That's Ryan's assistant, Eva. Good luck. Wait, Colin. We do not need to be dealing with a headache of a woman in this story, because in episodes we had to deal with, do I remember her name? No, I don't remember it right now, but you know who I'm talking about. Jasmine, right? Yes, can I have some files for you. Thanks. Here, let me. Eva ignores you, dumping the files down on your desk with so much force that your desk shakes. This girl, we're gonna have to fight. We're not dealing with this. If Ryan wants me to work here and continue to be, you know what, with me without them knowing, this cannot be his assistant. We cannot deal. These are the materials for the project bills. Overseeing. He'd like to know your idea. She's already making me mad and I can't even read. He'd like to know your ideas and design plans because, according to Ryan, you work on many successful projects in LA. As long as you know, I should let the insult go and ignore her. Show her I'm not intimidated. Should we bring a little spice to the office and show her, excuse me, you're not gonna be here to boss me around. You don't scare me. You know what? But she don't know we're pregnant and we don't want to cause harm to the baby as well. Because this could go both ways. You know what? We're just gonna ignore it. If she get too crazy, then we might decide to do something, take it upon our hands. But right now, just ignore it. There's no point starting any drama on my first day. Bill's expecting the plan on his desk by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning? It's already almost 5. Eva glances down at her watch, then looks back at you with a smirk. Looks like you don't have much time. With that, Eva whirls around and struts back to Ryan's office. Well, that was rude. What crawled up her and died? Yikes. Guess it's going to be a late night. You open your filing cabinet and pull out the spare outfit you brought with you. Good thing I thought to bring some comfy clothes. I'm no stranger to all-nighters, but I wasn't expecting it on my first date. Colin chuckles and opens his drawer to reveal a shaving kit. I worked so many late nights during my first year that I practically live here. My first year in architecture was like that too. So, coffee? Sure. Wait, coffee? Can I even drink coffee now in my condition? You can, but not too much, okay? You can have caffeine, you can have coffee, but you can only have a certain limit. See, I help you out, girl. See, I know. On second thought, can I have is my phone gonna load because I cannot see the options? What am I looking at? I'm just looking at diamonds. Hello? Do they want me to just blindly pick something? I'm just hot chocolate. Oh, just press it and it'll tell you. Duh. Hot water with lemon and honey. Herbal tea. We can have a tea, right? Yeah, we have tea. Coming right up. Colin heads to the break room as you head toward the bathroom to get changed. Once I finish up tonight, I should figure out what I can and can't eat. Couldn't hurt, right? Till I figure my out. Well, these clothes aren't glamorous, but they're way more comfortable. Okay. You leave the bathroom stall, then head over to the sink and splash some cold water on your face. Aw, you changed. Isn't that cute? Nobody asks you. Where'd you get the clothes? A homeless shelter? You're about to bite back when you get a whiff of Eva's perfume and suddenly feel your stomach lurch. Crap. You lean over the sink and chuck up everything you've eaten. Eva hands you a tissue with a smirk. So it's true. What's true? Don't play dumb. I know you're pregnant. How do you know that? And where would you hear that information from anyway for you to even make that assumption in the first place? Huh? What? How did you... You really shouldn't blab about secrets at a public... Oh my gosh. Did she hear what Ryan and I was talking about? This is why we weren't supposed to get close to him at the park. Because we wouldn't know who was lurking around. And now Eva knows. Oh. I thought you were an intelligent, career-driven woman. What kind of person forgets to use contraceptions? So apparently my phone just cut off on me. Like the whole story just cut off. And then I had to stop recording. So I didn't get to finish the story online. But I mean, it was almost done anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to brief the ending of it because I had to finish that little snippet off of camera. So apparently where you just seen we cut off at was that Eva just found out that I was pregnant because she was eavesdropping on us, me and Ryan. Well, not me. Was eavesdropping on Mia and Jasmine. I'm talking about the others. Jasmine and Ryan at the park, and she found out. Now she is concerned in a way because we're pregnant with Ryan's baby. And Jasmine said, "Why do it have to concern you?" And once she said that, Eva broke and told us some very juicy, juicy information. So it turns out that the only reason why Eva is mad about the situation is because she just told us that she is Ryan's fiance. Oh my gosh. Fiance, meaning that they're not married yet, but they're in the process of getting married. How could he be so into Jasmine and didn't mention that he was getting married or engaged to someone else? So I'm assuming now that we know this information, I'm assuming we're going to figure this out in the next chapter because he needs some explaining to do. Like, we're having your baby, you're engaged to someone else, she's your assistant, and you can tell me? Well, tell her, you know what I mean. But I guess we're gonna find that out next chapter. So if you guys did enjoy this video, and I'm sorry that it cut off like that, I wish you guys could have seen it and how she told me, because we were in the bathroom and all this stuff. But if you did enjoy it, please give this video a like because it helped my channel out so much. If you have not subscribed to the Rare Breed fam, please subscribe to my channel because we're going to get into more juicy stories. And you want to be here, a part of the family, so that we can see these juicy stories together, right? Right? And make sure you hit that bell button after you subscribe so you won't miss another video because you don't want to miss it.